On Leo, how are you doing? I hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for July 2022. So in this reading, Leo, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding July 2022. But before we get into this reading, Leo, as always, if this general reading resonates with you, definitely smash that like button and subscribe below if you have not already for future updates. That would be greatly appreciated over here. As well, be sure to go follow me on Instagram. The link to my official Instagram account will be linked in the description box underneath this reading. Cheers to you if I see you over there, Leo. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this reading and see what it is that would like to come through for you for July 2022. Okay, Leo, so give me a sec and we'll pull the energy here. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Leo. Let's go ahead and see what we got for you here, Leo. Yeah, there seems to be someone who's getting under your skin, or like a situation that's just getting under your skin, Leo. You feel trapped in it. You don't really know how to make yourself individually happy, basically without telling someone off. Like, you don't know how to make yourself individually happy without doing something that you perceive to be destructive. That's for some of you. If it doesn't resonate, hold up. But that's what I got so far, Leo. So in your opportunity here, you have the Eight of Swords for July 2022. This is your opportunity, and I'm getting that, like, it's like your opportunity is to realize that you are stuck in a situation, and this stuckness for some of you is trying to relay a deeper truth to you. So it's trying to relay, like, maybe what you're dealing with, Leo, is like your soul deserves better than what you're dealing with. But basically, if you settle in life, like, there is a frequency of, like, you don't want to be settling, but for some reason you may be forced to a temporary period of time. As well, with the opportunity, you're not as stuck as you think you are, Leo. I really do feel there's certain thought patterns that society or your parents or the school or whoever has overlaid onto you that, like, you can't really change your life because there's some sort of negative energy surrounding you. Okay, like a very negative energy surrounding you that's very immature, and you basically don't know what to do with it. We're going to have to clarify to see what this is about. But in your challenge, you have the Empress here, Leo. Okay, this is your challenge, and I'm just getting that people are not treating you like you know how you know you're worthy to be treated. The Empress here. You're having a hard time, like, also your thoughts of, like, power are coming up in your mind. Like, what is ethical to do? What will create karma for me? What won't? Because, Leo, like, when you have to, you can just basically, like, curse someone out. Like, not all of you, because we're all unique, but, like, someone that I'm talking to right now, like a few Leos out there, like, you're like, what is morally, like, ethical for me to do in this situation? Because if I'm being it's like the classic, like, if a bully, like, punches you in the face, like, should you punch him back? Should you not? Okay, does that make you a queen? Does that make you a pet? It's like these are the themes that you're dealing with. So you're just not being treated correctly, and you're trying to figure out, like, how am I going to do this? This could be I'm getting people that are close to you, coworkers. They're basically not treating you like who you know your soul truly knows that you are. Okay, Leo, so we're going to have to clarify in a little bit. But when it comes to your overall general energy for July 2022, you have the Nine of Cups, you have the Five of Wands, and you also have the World card here in your overall general energy, Leo. So I really am getting that there's a little bit of like back and forth with someone who you may understand that they don't really have your best interest in hand, and you may be tempted to do something here that is like very like something you would normally not want to do in order to alleviate the situation here. Some of you are being actually like your soul is being tested. It may not seem like that for you right now, but the problem, I don't care what problem this is, like with a relationship or with people or the way that you're being treated or the way that you relate to your thoughts, like you're going through a major upgrade at this time. You don't really see it because here's the thing. The Five of Wands represents training. You see how these people are like fighting with each other, but from a higher perspective or even from a physical perspective, they're not fighting, they're training themselves to fight. Okay, so it's like for even me, like I do martial arts not because I want to like kick someone's ass, but because I want to be able to defend myself, right? So for you, what's going on here is you're going through a perceived problem that the universe is teaching you something about yourself, about what you'll put up with and what you won't put up with. And if there seems to be like a massive problem in your reality, it's actually so that you can level up to the next level. We're going to have to clarify to see what it's about. But the reason why I'm like saying a lot of this, Leo, Seven of Swords is the centerpiece to your reading. And in what you don't see coming for July, you have the Page of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and also the Devil. Okay? Page of Cups, Seven of Swords, and Devil, and what you don't see coming. So clearly, I'm just getting that people like really, they don't even have a lot of self-awareness, so you shouldn't blame them. It's teaching you something about maybe your subconscious mind. Like if you want to be a master of this particular time, space, reality, Leo, the question is, how did I become a vibrational match to this situation? Always, how did I become a vibrational match to this particular annoyance, disturbance? Because there's always a higher order to good and bad. I'm telling you, Leo, like if you can properly digest, assimilate, and extract a meaning that will serve you going forward from the situation, it will serve you. But if you just say that, oh, I'm a victim and these people are treating me horribly, well, that's not good either. So the Seven of Swords to the Devil, you see how the Seven of Swords is walking away from that devil? So I definitely see you letting go of bad habits, okay? It's like, for example, like if you see like a crackhead like on the street, like doing like crack, instead of being like, oh wow, I can't believe that crackhead like lives outside of my house, be like, well, in what way am I a crackhead? Okay, like for me, it could just be like having too much coffee or like doing a bad habit. Like how is that vibration in you? Because you can't share the same space as someone without having some sort of similar frequency. So I'm just getting a lot of immature energy around you. It's giving you basically a reflection of what you clearly know you don't want anymore, so that you can move in a direction that serves you. But you're going to have to be very strong to do this, Leo. You're going to have to be very, very strong because you feel trapped is the problem. This is someone that's probably very close to you, like it's like you can't enter into an open conflict with this person or these people because other people will hate you for it. It's like coworkers. It's like your friends that you always knew from home that everyone knows. It's like your family. It's like even for some of you, if you don't have that going on, it's your own mind, okay? But like you're dealing with a bunch of bullshit, immature energy that it's not easy to just elevate out of it. But I'm telling you, the universe is testing you right now, Leo. In your advice from your spirit guides, you're going to have to enter that queen mode or that king mode, depending on who you are. You have the Death card, the Nine of Pentacles, and also the Queen of Swords. I'm telling you, I don't care who you are, you're going to have to be a little bit of a bitch. Okay? Or like an a-hole, like for a guy. Like, Death card, this is the advice from your spirit guides, right? Whenever you have this, Queen of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles combination, like that's like the advice from spirit is like make yourself happy, Leo. Like don't tolerate this immature energy because people will treat you with what they subconsciously feel that you'll put up with. Okay, so it's like the way, like for example, like I think there's a reason I'm channeling it. It's like the best way typically to get a bully from stop bullying you is just stand up to them once and then they'll go pick an easier victim. Okay, so but like for some reason, because of a social code, an unspoken social code, an unspoken requirement that is being heaped upon you, an unspoken thing, you're not actually standing up for yourself because of the repercussions that you believe will happen. And maybe you have good reason to do that, but guess what? Problems are a part of life. The way you deal with the problems is what I call the art of life. So you're a painter, okay? Don't take it so seriously. Like, dealing with these problems are what we came here to do. But basically, Leo, this is very intense. Now, what I want to clarify is why the Eight of Swords is here in your opportunity. Okay, why is the Eight of Swords here for you, Leo, and your opportunity for July 2022? Realizing you're in a situation that does not feel good, and stop lying to that's the first thing. Some of you are like, it's not that bad. It's like, fuck off. Okay, Eight of Swords, you're stuck. Okay, obviously it is not that bad. It's bad, but you have the ability to alleviate yourself from it. Let's see. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Because the number 8 is abundant. The number 8 is like the affinity symbol, okay? So, this reading's like all over the place. You have every single, basically, element. Okay, the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Wands. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, so there's someone who you perceive to have like an authority over you, even if this is permission that you give to someone to have an authority. Like, it could be a friend group that you're like, if I lose these friends, I'm going to be a loser in my house alone. So that you've given them the Hierophant authority. For some of you, this literally could be a boss at work. But this is part of your destiny. This problem that you're facing, I'm telling you, is part of your destiny. It's what your soul signed up for. And basically the Knight of Wands is here as well. You have the ability to just rip this Band-Aid off, to stand up for yourself, to tell someone with your free will, no, I do not honor this. I do not allow this. Do you understand that you can do that? Do you? Or do you not? Like, if you're dealing with like even like negative entities in your space, like if you feel like, you're in a room and there's like ghosts like coming at you, you can just say with your free will, I do not allow any sort of negative energy in my space right now. I claim this to be, so it is. You can just clear energy like that. So, like, there's some sort of action, Knight of Wands. Okay, Knight of Wands is fast-moving, just radical energy that you're going to have to do to alleviate this self, to basically stand up to something that is part of your destiny to stand up to. But I understand the intensity of it, Leo. I'm not trying to like downplay it, but goddamn. Let's also clarify why the Empress is here in your challenge. Whoa. 5 of Swords, huh? Why is the Empress here in your challenge? Why is the Empress here in your challenge? Last one. It's almost like you're dependent on something in the physical world, and so you can't really stand up. The Empress is clarified by the Sun, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups here. So you're like debating, like, is this thing that I'm holding on to that's basically treating me like shit? Like your challenge is like, what's gonna make me more happy? Because here's the thing that, okay, like, if I'm being honest, here's what's going on in Leo, right? Sun, Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Like, feeling like, what makes me happy? What really is it? Is it this or that? And like, what do I leave to make me happy? Here's the thing, Leo. The moment that the pain of staying in a situation becomes more than the pain of actually leaving is when you're meant to leave. So the question to ask yourself is this. Is it more painful to just shut my mouth, to be taking this painful situation, or is it more painful to choose with my free will to get out of the situation, however you need to do that, and then basically be cut free from the devil whatever that represents for you, but then having to deal with a new set of problems because of what you're giving up. So like, it's up to you what you want to do with this situation, Leo, but basically your challenge is that you're not happy where you are and something needs to change. I'm not here to tell you exactly how to do it, but what I will tell you, don't be afraid to be a little bit of a fight fire with fire. Does that make sense? Like, use your Leo powers right now, okay? Because like, someone's almost like energy vampiring you, okay? Like where they sense your power, but they know you're not tapping into it. Someone really needed to hear that. And it's basically throwing your whole life off. But it's like almost like someone's doing some like weird political shit to you. I'm telling you, like they're posing as the Page of Cups, but they're actually fucking this. I'm telling you. Well, hear me now, believe me later. Find out for yourself. I don't know. But let's go ahead and see, Leo, why the hell is this Queen of Swords here in the advice? Maybe you got to say something. You got to get something off your chest. You got to realize that you're abundant no matter where you go. You are not tied. You see, the devil's all about determinism. Your fate is locked in. You do not have free will. You must do what the War says. And I'm all about that Christ consciousness, free will. Like, whatever you have now, you can recreate it anywhere. But, let's see. Why is this Queen of Swords here for you in your advice? I feel like there's a theme for you, too. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Fool, the Star, and also the Strength card. Goddamn. Okay, Leo, like, the Queen of Swords in your advice is clarified by the Fool, the Star, and the Strength. You're going to have to do something here that your ego might perceive to be as a little bit foolish that actually is very healing and going to be merging you with the higher self. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So if you have to tell someone off, you're not going to be getting negative karma for it as long as you do it in somewhat of a proper and controlled way. Okay, like anger is a constructive thing. And the Strength card, Star, and Fool, I'm telling you, if you want to stay stuck, you can stay stuck. But this is your destiny to stand up to this Hierophant in your life right now. Okay, Hierophant represents tradition. And it could be even like, I'm telling you, it's something that like has your wires crossed. Like you believe it's like something set in stone. Like this is how life is. Like this is just how it is. Is it? Is it? That's a question for you to ask yourself. Okay, Leo, but I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a great July 2022.